Welcome back, guys. So today we actually earned my first champion kill leader combo, and yeah, I did get the kill leader at the very end of the game, but I did get it, and so it's pretty exciting. Now, the beginning of this first like 2 minutes is gonna be silent in the game because Black Tiger decided to play TikTok in the background, and it was really obnoxious, and I didn't want to bother you guys with it. All right. However, I do miss that I can't hear the intro, wipe away my name on the screen. I kind of like that. Um, so I don't know how much is going to be new information here. There's not a whole lot of information. We're a little bit more aggressive, I would say. Um, but yeah, it's going to be a pretty fun match regardless. I ended up getting the flat line, but I don't have a sight for it for this whole fucking match. And I was so focused on not overlooting that I missed several items that I could have definitely have used, such as a sight for the flatline, and it would definitely have helped out my aim, and we would have gotten more damage a lot faster. So the audio should be back now. So as usual, we have our normal drop. I know my path that I'm going to go to. It's going to be these 3 drop spots at this end of the map, or this mountain, and Nate has the first 3 at the bottom. The random usually gets to start working on the valley. Nobody usually lands on the valley.
I gotta complete a challenge with
But if
that,
they do, we got plenty of sniper
okay.
rifles here at Sniper's
I got
Ridge.
some guns. Yeah. You can have my alternator, I don't want it.
Alright, I'm headed to the valley.
They asked to do a Sentinel challenge.
I dropped ammo for it.
It looks like a pretty
Sir.
ridiculous challenge. Glad I don't have it. Fucking hate the Sentinel. I do like the alternator.
Every time I try to climb that.
I originally would have picked the RE45. I was getting headshots with it, but that was because I was able to jam that down their throats and just fire it. It was amazing. However, I find myself more in sort of a medium range setting for firefights. So the alternator is a good option because it doesn't shoot too fast, but it still does a decent amount of damage. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what the heck fell off of my gun and what I can put back on the alternator. So it took me a little while to loot that. But yeah, I definitely do enjoy the alternator.
Don't mention it.
I know there's a lot of people that like Revenant. I just don't like Revenant.
On this field, you gotta be prepared.
I think he'll probably be one of the last operators I choose. Several reasons would be, sometimes I find myself damaged right before I grab his crystal, which, I mean, yeah, that's my fault. But I cannot heal after that. I can't heal until that crystal thing wears off, and there's not an option to, immediately remove the crystal effect. The other thing is, if the storm comes and swallows up, the crystal, and you respawn into the storm, you're really screwed right there. So, just the way it seems, it feels more like you have to be really connected with your teammates, really coordinated, or it's meant for Revenant himself.
Yeah, I do.
I personally would be surprised if I saw him in Predator League.
Wish the train would come by.
Like a higher up.
The train is nowhere near us.
So these are the 2 guns I'm going to be using the whole game.
Attention, there is a new kill leader.
Careful, new kill leader.
You wanna try heading through the tunnel again?
Sure.
So the tunnel, I believe this is the first time that no, this is probably the second time. This is one of our 3 main paths, and the tunnel is a pretty fun path to take. Nobody really takes it. If you do find yourself having to walk on the railroad, you can walk across the side of the railroad, and it will actually make your hitbox a little bit smaller, because it's protecting basically the bottom half of your body from people from Skyhook or wherever else you are when you're walking around.
New kill leader. They're next on my list.
Sliding across the ground definitely lowers your hitbox as well.
Being delivered.
Care package on high. Favor from the gods.
Yeah, I should probably add the other paddle for jumping. So to jump now, I take my thumb off the movement stick.
Yeah.
Having paddles and a strike pack is not illegal unless you're using mods. And I don't really use the mods. I think I tried it once with the P2020 just to see what it sounded like. But that was a training ground, so it wasn't even in an actual match. And it was pretty crazy. It sounds like a machine gun. Sounds kind of like the RE45. But you'll never see me pick up the P2020.
It does sound like a bunch of paper clips, Nate.
What was it?
Him walking
I'm
around.
having a brain. Oh yeah, it does.
Ribbon and slicks just sound weird.
Like I always get Pathfinder and fuck Octane confused when they're running, but him, nope.
I need a sight. Maybe even two, but one definitely.
I dropped one like a while back. I didn't realize you needed one, so I didn't ping it.
Always pink sights.
Always ping sites. Always ping them.
I just got revived in Capital.
Except for the sniper sites. People don't generally need sniper
I
sites.
kind of hope it ends over by Overlooting.
Unless you know they got a sniper rifle. But I mean, if you don't know, you can ask. That's why we have mics.
Hold on, let me see if I can drop anything.
Spotting a target. Someone's out there.
Nothing we can do. Except make sure we don't get pinched.
Looks like they're fighting each other, and there could be somebody coming from Capital.
So this is the predicament that we were in. We
Yeah.
heard people in Capital. We weren't entirely sure if
God, I
they're
should just
coming
be
this way
flipped
because
up
of all
more
this
often.
gunfire. And we knew that there was a potential that they could be trying to pinch the people down there. Or pinch them against the storm even. So we didn't want to also
okay,
alert them
we're
that
gonna
we were here and be in a shit pinch. Like, there's the pinch, and then there's the shit pinch. And we didn't want to be part of the shit pinch. We didn't want to have a storm and two people on either side of us. That would have been horrible. So we played it off as an ambush. And I could have used my ult, but I decided to hold on to it. The ult's a pretty good getaway mechanism. And I have used the smoke as a tactic to get one squad's attention towards another squad. I played a match yesterday, and
What are you doing?
Oh shit!
both
Somebody's
squads were on either side of us,
somebody's
but
on us.
we had high ground and nobody could see us. So I threw a smoke at one squad so that the higher up squad could see it.
For effect.
Oh my god, I can't move. Fuck.
Sadly, they didn't kill that squad because they were too far away, I guess.
There's a lifeline
But
right.
they diverted all the attention from us straight onto each other. It was great.
Oh yes, I got a knockdown.
Fuck.
Bitch, that was mine.
Stole my
I
fucking
needed it. I'm sorry.
kill.
Somebody was over there.
Yes, I would have +1 kill at the end of this.
Right on us. Got him.
By the way, there is an option in your settings where if you take damage, you immediately get out of a death box.
The other one's pushing.
Recommend keeping that on.
Got him.
Reloading. Whole squad. Give my shields a recharge.
Nice.
Heal.
Go
We need
hit
to get
up
out of
on
here
that.
Soon
because
as you
remember,
get
there's-
chances.
people heard all that shit.
Yep.
So, loot fast.
See, for some reason, I thought when I picked up the site that it would go on the flat line.
Okay,
Let's
there's
get
a
the
lot
fuck
of
out.
shield batteries in this one.
Death box here.
Any R99 somewhere?
But as you can see, the flat line doesn't have a site.
Rings far. Only got a minute.
And I wasn't
need
gonna pick
heavy
up
ammo
the
if
3
anybody
times
has
zoom.
spare.
And I needed that heavy ammo,
Um,
but I didn't know what to
I
switch
literally have
out.
none.
I never grabbed it.
I,
Mid, there's an accelerant in here.
I can't carry anything else. I literally have no heavy bullets either.
45
Come here,
seconds.
come.
Ring ain't
Uh-huh.
close. Oscar Mike, ladies.
Okay, I need some.
Ah, fuck, hold on.
Thanks.
Do you have a Spitfire, Mitt?
I have a
Nope.
flatline.
Got
Okay, then I
mine.
needed those.
Yeah, I need them too.
I don't know why
have
he thinks
20
his name's
bullets.
Mitt. My name's
I
Mitt.
have 30 now.
Death box over there.
Oh, fuck. Go. Nah.
Should
Wings
we go
moving.
up? Should we go up around the north?
You can't spare any bullets.
10 seconds.
What do you need?
Close.
I have
Heavy?
30 heavy. Yeah, that's all I have. Thanks.
Ammo
Lose
is
about
important.
80.
South seems like a bad idea, but here we go.
Uh,
That's alright, we're already doing it now.
We're all outside the ring. Can't kill if you're already dead.
I don't see any footprints.
Do they even have armor
fighting
on?
over there.
Are they purple, I think? One of my teammates always got better armor.
Mitt, you got balls right now.
Oh, that storm is coming.
Sorry, I just looked at my mic again. Just kidding. My mic tastes awful. I wouldn't actually lick it. Except that one time where I know what it. That's how I know how it tastes like.
Nothing.
Alerting them that there's nothing in the death box, so they don't have to waste
Purple
their
one might
time
be
just
outside
their
the-
life.
Oh, over here?
Could switch it for R99,
There's nothing in this one either.
but the alternator has a little bit better of a distance than R99 does.
There's more boxes behind you. Somebody's coming.
Yep.
Throwing Arc Star. Throwing Arc Star.
Alright, I wanted to pinch this guy against my squad.
Reach.
Giving him the
Couldn't
shit.
figure out where he was. I don't
Come on,
see him in
Rosie.
my peripherals in the smoke, but I can still hear him. And I was kind of confused, but
Right
apparently he was in the smoke. Look, there's a site and I could have grabbed it. I didn't because I was
There's another squad.
quick looting.
Last one's finished.
But it's a good thing I did, otherwise
We
we
need
could
to go
have
north
been
now.
pretty hurt.
Oh, I needed to loot that body shield. I needed to loot it for the achievement. That gold one you just picked up.
Oh,
The other squad is pushing us from where you guys are.
trying to get.
No!
Popping the chimney.
Does not like popping smoke when you're climbing over walls.
Fuck me, there's one out!
Don't know how I got damaged there or why it
Damaged.
started punching.
Got him.
1 minute remains.
As long as they don't let my teammates go down, we're good.
Body shield here. Level
Whether I kill them or not, I just gotta make sure that they don't go down
Damn
or
it!
completely eliminated.
Got him.
Special.
Famous knocking at the door.
Alright, that'll help. I got a heal.
Popping the chimney.
At this point, I completely forgot where that person that we were just shooting at went, and she's gonna end up behind us.
Oh,
She
fuck.
completely confused me because I don't know how he got there so fast.
Got him.
That's the champion.
Give me a
One,
second.
one squad!
Charging shields.
I killed the champion.
That's great. That's cool. It's fancy.
Recall kill. Champion destroyed.
I need to loot a gold body armor.
I'm getting mine.
Almost there. We are close to the ring.
There are a couple gold boxes.
Can you switch it with this person's real quick? You can get it back. I just.
Oh,
I,
in
can
the
you-
box!
I need it in the death box.
Oh,
Use the map as your guide. The ring is moving.
We have no.
okay.
We have no time. Just go. Just go. Just go. I have 4 kills.
Probably not the best time,
Please
but I
don't be in here,
really
please don't
wanted
be
to
in
get
here,
that
please don't be
achievement
in
done. I did
I need to
Um,
use my accelerator too.
in the next few games, but it's all good.
Fuck, I can't go that way.
Somebody was here, but it was a little bit. Okay.
Okay, let me
My
accelerate.
footprints are telling me they're off that way.
Okay, let me accelerate.
So as you see, I had to open my inventory to access the ultimate accelerator. If you look at the percentage down below, it actually boosted up quite a
I
bit.
definitely need that. I have none.
Yeah, okay, that wasn't... Okay. Alrighty, can we get up on here by any chance? Is
If
there
you
a
have
way we get
any
up
spare
there?
heavy, I really, really need it.
Okay, come here.
I got you, daddy.
Go here, now.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I've got 200 now.
I have 140 now.
Is that the reserve or all of them?
Oh, hold on, caustic.
Oh shit.
As you
Yep.
see, you shoot the bottom of the caustic barrel, and it'll
They're scattered
destroy the
around.
caustic. But if you miss, then you'll see what happens.
Okay, my special's almost back.
See? What a mess.
They definitely headed up this way.
Care
80
package
seconds
over here.
ago.
I can't. I was trying to ping that purple thing to see what it was.
The ring is close.
If you do have a sight and you can't tell what something is,
Aw.
usually pinging it will tell you.
Oh, there we go.
That also works
Right?
for doorways. If you
Whoa.
ping a doorway,
That's okay, I'm getting off.
from far away, you can tell your operator,
Alright, Nate, what do you see
your
down here?
legend knows when
This
somebody's
fucking
been there or
valley.
not. So if you ping a door
I see.
and somebody's been there, it'll give you a red mark saying,
Red
hey, somebody's been here.
I don't see
If nobody's been
anything.
through that doorway, it'll just be a
Like,
normal
legit,
doorway.
I see nothing. Oh, footprints were over there, but they were 67 seconds ago.
That means they're over there then.
C7, yeah. So
Do you think we can get on that hill over there, or do you think it's worth it?
I don't think it's worth it. Oh, there they are.
Hostile.
Oh, I see him,
My
I see him. Hold on. Shit, you want to engage?
Yeah. He has common ammo, or his common shield.
God, I can't fucking see through this scope.
Alright, so we're in
Telling me I
a
have
pretty
no sight.
open valley.
Still.
They're taking pot shots at us.
Come on, scan the circle.
So I wanted to be able to get
moving.
a better position, but I don't want my teammates to get hurt in the process. So I'm going to throw smokes down, and I'm also going to throw my ultimate down
oh shit.
to basically discourage them from pressing us.
That's a problem.
Take care of it.
Fuck you!
Ooh.
But at the same time, it causes a lot of
Come here.
debris.
Hold on.
Casting a shadow.
I'm invincible?
Hiya. Fuck are they? That one was 16.
I'm sorry, I've only seen one. Is there more than one?
There should be two.
So what happens here is if I get hurt,
Both of them?
I'll be sent back to that crystal that I just picked up.
I'm pushing.
You have to manually select the crystal.
Smoke out.
Never mind, I'm out of juice. Let me go back to the crystal.
So the smoke was to make them think that there was somebody
Actually,
in the smoke
that crystal might be
coming
a
up.
bad idea because it's in the storm now.
Oh, it's in the storm path,
I'm
it's
in
not.
the circle now.
It's literally in the storm. If I were to die and the storm was crushing us, I didn't want to go into the storm.
Oh, they're pushing.
Hostile spotted.
Alright, this is literally blind up.
False confidence.
Or to make them think that they have a chance to heal.
Come on, get up, bitches.
And here we're going to do another covering fire.
Oh, take that.
I cannot outrange anybody. I can't hit anybody. I don't have a sight. I'm useless up here.
Keep doing that.
Alright, so I start crouching and I walk. He cannot hear
See
me.
him yet.
Enemy in sight.
I can't see, so I can switch to alternator. No ammo. Champion.
Yeah!
And kill leader. So like I said, there wasn't a whole lot to
I'm the
learn in
kill leader
this
too.
video, but it was a little bit more aggressive. For those of you who like more aggressive playstyle.
I don't even have a chance to be the
It wasn't
killer
anything
using
crazy. I
fucking
didn't get 20
Sentinel.
kills or anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed it.
But I got one of my downs.
And I'm out.
So what is that, like 3 now?